How una day, my beautiful and amazing people? I salute you according to that time, or depending on when attended they listen to us. I welcome you to this beautiful day with another bongelicious information, my people. Una well done, my people. Una welcome. My people, we are still on the DPA, this Baba lawyers attack on our royal premier. Una know say na when somebody when you know person, now you they call him this man. Mr. Mecca stayed with Premier for about 3 years, working and gaining from Premier for 3 years, but he doesn't know who May is. Emeka, I've seen Emeka as I don't know what to call it. I don't know how to put it. He's a very corny man who wanted to use Queen May to make a lot of money. He was working for Queen May and at the same time opening ways for Yul Edochie to win the case in the court. Emeka was with Pime. He will come to social media and talk so many things against Yul Edochie, but at the same time, he was actually opening a way for Yul Edochie. And Pime, because of the grace of God, this woman carry, even when she's innocent, she doesn't know anything happening. God will find a way to bring up something to exonerate her and to help her out. She doesn't know. She thought that she was working with Emeka until when it comes to the point that when many nations are really on the whole thing, and Emeka has seen that he must have deceived this woman. He must have taken a lot from this woman. This woman is no longer a problem. But he cannot strike to embarrass this woman if this May nation are not stopped. That was why he now started coming to stop May nation. My people, I want you to listen to this video to the last so that you will understand why Emeka is ranting like this. Because some people, so that you help me share it to those people who were saying that, hey, they have exposed him, This is a product of pain and disappointment in Emeka because he has already planned his deals and everything, believing that it has worked out for him, that he is going to use Kwime to make money from Yul Edochie, make money from Judy Austin, make money from everybody. He want to use Kwime to he will collect from me, collect from you. He was working for everybody. And that was why he was talking about being a case manager. Actually, he knows he cannot stand in a court. He cannot go to defend anybody in the law court because he's disbarred. Yes, but he can organize lawyers. He will be organizing lawyers for me, and he will be organizing lawyers for Yul, and he will be organizing lawyers for Judy Austin. All these three people are his clients. That is where the problem is. If you don't know, just listen, follow me, so that you will understand. Let me now tell you the reason. Do you know, when they started the whole thing, he filed the case. When they filed the 100 million, he knows about it. He didn't criticize it. Then he knew that it's going to be a big issue for Yul Edochie. Emeka was working with May and got everything and knew that May has a straight case, no problem, no uninterrupted. He now went to Yul Edochie and was trying to let you know that a lot of things are against you. A lot of things are there. So if you don't do one or two things, you are going to get into trouble. This 100 million will be paid. So this is what we are going to do. We are going to work on these people called May Nation. If you work on May Nation to disbar them, to stop them, hey, I say disbar. It's Emeka that's only disbar. Sorry for that. You know, if you don't stop May Nation, you are not going to go anywhere, because this is the people that are supporting this woman and they are ready to raise any fund that she wants, and anything she needs they are going to give her. So he now went to, when you distract these people from supporting May, you will be able to get something out of it, because the fear of May Nation, the support they give to May, is the winning of this case. They are everywhere, even lawyers. So put a confusion among them, start problem with them, then you will see. That's when you see that Yul and Judy now sat down and they were looking at what they want to do. They have nothing to do. They don't think out any good thing to do. They decided to bring in Yinka and gave him to Lynx, because Lynx already is looking for opportunity to travel out. The young man is not making any money much, and there is a very big task on his head, child support. because he has already divorced the wife. So he needed assistance in order to raise money. Movies are not going for him. He's not producing some good movies that will give him money. So they decided to link him up with someone that's already planted to do the job, because from Abinisio, Yinka had been in the game. She's part of the game. So Emeka was working for me. Emeka was working for Yul. Emeka was working for Judy. Emeka also was aware of Yinka. When Yinka come, he was just saying, the way Yinka published premiers, this is not good. He was just speaking as if he was just speaking professionally. He was just like that, trying to also so that he will not be suspected. But he doesn't know that the people, I said it here before, that the problem that people have is looking at Men Nation as a bunch of people who don't know what they're doing, supporting Queen May, who are just standing behind this woman without any reason, and they don't know. They don't know that these people are, some of them have not even filmed Queen May before, only on phone, only on internet, only on social media, only on pictures. That's why they see Queen May. But these are people who are investing their credibility, they are investing their talent, treasure, and time, investing their credibility to protect this woman. Yes, because they know what the woman stands for. That is it. They know what the woman stands for. So they are ready to invest all their life to protect this woman. So he now knew that these people are meant, they are there for something. They are not joking. They are not playing games. So he told them that they need to stop this. That is why Yinka, if you can understand, or if you can remember, Yinka didn't stay 2 days announcing the engagement with links. He started blasting May Nation immediately. That was the first mission, because that is why she came. She didn't come to marry anything. She's not interested in marrying. It's even possible that you, the Doche, knows Yinka closely or anything. Yinka didn't come to marry anything. Yinka didn't come to do anything. Only for her to be used and stop me. That was what Yinka came for. She started immediately. She's not. She doesn't concern about links. It's not the issue. The issue is the project. The project is to stop me. And when they stop me, they know that they are succeeded. So they are now stopped, because what happened, what Premier had done, the way May Nation are able to support Premier, and the blessings Premier is getting, the endorsement and everything, they believe it was the support of the May Nation that is attracting the endorsement to Premier, back endorsement, renewal of endorsement, so many things. Only this year, beginning immediately we entered this 2025, Premier started badging so many endorsements back to back, renewal of endorsement and everything. Why you only have a lotto? Why you only have lotto? Baba Ijabu. Baba Ijabu is the only one that assigned you this year. Baba Ijabu. Outside, and you see how Yul Edochie, a whole big time actor, is celebrating and advertising Baba Ijabu. Hi, Jesus. God, I beg you, chai. How the mighty fall. So they knew that if care is not taken, this woman is going to take over everything. And Emeka knew that if Premier wins the thing, he's not of good benefit. Why? Because Premier has a lawyer. He's not a lawyer. He will only be compensated for assistance. He will not make any claim. Even if the 100 million is paid, he's not going to get any cut. So he is not going to benefit anything. The first thing he did was to start a DPA registration center or platform where people register and get counseled about law, this thing, about family law and everything. And he was many nations are supporting him, patronizing him, because he is our premier's legal advisor. He is a case manager. That's what everybody believed. And everybody was floating in. Some people are giving him tips. Some people are giving him, support. There was a time people were paying 5,000 for support. There was a time people were, he said support DPA, support DPA. He was getting a lot of money. People were throwing money anyhow. Then he monetized his page. To the extent that, was it November last year or October, the court case of either October or November last year, he relayed everything live. He was live while the case was going on. And some people were asking Niger Celebrity, this man is live. Is he not inside the court? Because that time, many people didn't know that he's not part of the legal team. He's not. People were saying but he was almost 1 hour speaking to people. And you know what it means? So many people were already following up, and he was not on live. He was recording it and posting, making a video for almost 1 hour. And he was pasting it steady. And people were following up. He was convincing people. And nobody knows that all those things are scam. Nobody knows that Emeka was scam. So, but when he was doing all those things, getting his own money, registering his page, doing everything, monetizing his page and everything, so many things he now comes to do. No. Emeka is a greedy man. The money he's getting there is not the kind of money he wants. He has already discovered that Pime are being supported by some rich women abroad. If you can remember when one woman cleared out Pime's table at Houston trade fair that Pime didn't go, which Pime's sister represented Pime. That Houston this thing, the one woman cleared out this thing. That was when this man discovered that there are some rich women, even in the States, even in the UK, everywhere, that are ready to donate any amount for Pime. Now he started changing strategies of how to make serious money. That was when he started arrest. He started threatening people. People have been talking against Pime for a long time, and Pime had been ignoring them. Pime Nation are the only people that are fighting them with the amount, giving it to them back to back as they are doing. That was when he now started going straight. Sarah Martins, he tried to make attempt. No, he now started with, when he saw that woman and some other people he knew, he went to arrest Uncle Baba and bring Pime in. Pime came home. As soon as Pime came, it was a big problem to Uncle Baba. Then he was now making a plans, thinking that arresting Uncle Baba and May Nation were very happy. He will use Chijeni, which everybody was waiting for, to raise a lot of money. That was where his job knocked. Meanwhile, Yinka and these people are already on ground, very much on ground, waiting with their own dragon. You understand? To also destabilize May Nation. So he actually wanted to grab that money, cause that confusion, and everybody move so that nobody will know whether he arrested Yinka or not. Maybe he even arrested Chijeni or not. He will even leave and take the money. So these are the plots he did at that time. You understand? He did all this plot with them. And at the end of the day, none of them come to light. Yinka lost it out. That's from there. As soon as Yinka lost, that was when Yuledoche knew there was going to be a big problem, a very big problem. Links run away. Immediately Links understand the game. Links ran away, ran with. In fact, Links ran like one hour dropper where they pursue with weapon. He ran, look back. Links no near again, because that time everything is now opening. Nobody want to be known. Nobody want to be seen as someone who is part of the game. Many people have understood the game. The Doche family have understood the game, that Emeka is working for them, working for you, working for everybody, creating confusion internally. Emeka is the one bringing what people are hearing. So many things are happening. Emeka is releasing information that nobody is asking. He will release the information. He will counter the information. He will bring the information. He will counter the information. Before people now started saying that this man is not Pime's lawyer. Stop what you're doing. Stop collecting money from people. Stop patronizing him. People started seeing what I'm seeing. They were started thinking what I'm thinking. Immediately, that was when Emeka's issue started. He now told me, because he cannot use Yinka to stop May Nation. He could not use anybody to stop May Nation. He now came back to May that these people are insulting him. May should address them. May should say they are not, he's not in support of May Nation. When Queen May didn't do it, I believe he must have told May inside. Queen May said no. He now came on board and accused Queen May of being the leader of the May Nation. So that accusation may make Queen May to also make that proclamation. Queen May refused. Understanding, by the grace of God, Queen May had known that this man is not for real. Immediately, Queen May said, no, he's not going to address anybody. Emeka pulled out by himself. Nobody sacked him. May didn't make any disclaimer. May didn't say anything. Queen May didn't ever talk anything about that. He was the one that was talking, saying, Queen May should do this, Queen May should do that. It is dangerous. Why are you people dragging me? Why are you people dragging you, Lada? Why are you people dragging Judy? Where will Judy get the money? You are supporting a person. You are speaking for a person. And you are at the same time supporting the opponent. Yeah? Because you are the one that gives the opponent lawyer. When you, the Duchess lawyer, ran away, it was Emeka that brought the lawyer that replaced you, the Duchess lawyer. And still the same Emeka was there, shouting, telling us how you, the Duchess, was not taking care of the kid and everything. It's the same Emeka that was telling you, the Duchess, how to defend that. What kind of a hanky-panky man be this? What kind of hypocrisy is this? You understand? What kind of hypocrisy is this? So these are the things. Emeka had roped himself round. Why won't he leave? He knows that there's no hiding place. Everything he does has been exposed. Everything he did had been exposed. Everybody had seen it. You understand? He was working for you, working for me, walking up and down. Yinka came in. Everybody was. That was why it was very easy for him to align with Yinka, align with you, Leduce, align with all this. So don't mind what Chijeni is saying. Chijeni was just trying to get herself out so that nobody will suspect. When Chijeni continuously telling Emeka to try to apologize to Yul and me, and Yul and Judy, and that's the only way they can be. I knew that that's a game they are playing. That's a big game, big time game. It's only those who don't know that kind of a game that they could play that thing for. And I thank God for the grace He has given to our royal queen. God is so much good for that woman. God is so much great for that woman. God is so much great for that woman. So immediately the game was exposed. Emeka pull out and make right that he's no longer representing me. Queen didn't respond. Emeka now continued immediately, was dragging me up and down, dragging Lege, dragging Queen up, dragging Queen down. Queen did this until I knew he was trying to let me speak so that he can hold me on what he said. But the thing was too much. Queen now shocked him very much with the lawsuit. He never believed it. He never believed. I will tell you, no matter what anybody is thinking, Emeka is very afraid of that lawsuit because that lawsuit is going to send him to where he doesn't believe. Emeka had been in Kuje now. He doesn't want to go back to Kuje again. He has been in Kuje. So he doesn't want to enter Kuje again. So he knows how he suffered in Kuje for 2 years. So he doesn't want to go there again. So that's why he knows what he's fighting like a wounded lion. He wants a situation where an arbitrator will come into this case and try to, say, okay, let's see how we are going to do it. Let's bring it. There may be some big time main nation, rich and influential main nation will come in and say, okay, we don't want this thing to escalate more. What we're going to do is that let us just serve as arbitrators. Let's bring it in down. Premier, stop the the lawsuit. Let's settle it so that Emeka will breathe. But I think and I pray that it won't happen like that because Emeka is afraid of going down again. He's afraid of going. He's the only one that have gone down before that is afraid of going down again. Before, when you see anybody who had gone down before, he's not afraid of going down. But because Emeka had nothing left, he's afraid of going down. And if he goes down right now, he has a lot of people. I think in 2022, he has problem with IPOB. The other time, a lot of people that knows him have been saying something about him. He's not a straightforward lawyer, actually. That was why when he was speaking for Premier, a lot of people, there are people who are not supporting Premier, not because of Premier, but because of Emeka being involved in the case, because they know that Emeka is not a straightforward person. He's not. He doesn't do any straightforward business. He turns things around. He drags things around. You understand? He lies so much, and that's the worst part of it. And that's why he now peddled all these lies against Queen, trying to get people believe that he is saying the truth when he actually knows that none of those things he's saying is the truth. Look at the one he talked about Queen and Yul Edochie's marriage. When Yul Edochie dated me for 6 years. And they met, I think they met in a jam place or so, where they want to go and pick jam from, or that time that they go register jam, people will fill in a jam office, trying to submit form, try to do this and that. That I think that's where they met, or in a jam examination. I can't remember, but it has to do with jam. And they dated. Why two of them were in the university? You the Doche visit me in the university, me visits you in the university. And they were all going to the university together. And you are telling me that me in the university, or a suit that you leaves Uniport to go to a suit to visit me, that me got pregnant in a suit, and Emeka, it's so ridiculous, very ridiculous that they can have pregnancy without agreement. And because of it, May is using it to rope you the Doche. It's not Judy Austin, He's just trying to, what he is doing in all this thing is trying to also bring the same information that Judy Austin was pregnant before announcing, that May was also pregnant before you'll announce her to the family. That's just what he's trying to say. And now say that it's Tapete Doche that persuaded you to marry me, as in that you wouldn't have married me after 6 years of relationship, after 6 years of not having any other boyfriend, and you not have any other girlfriend. 6 years. Can you imagine? You see, there are people who don't know how to play this game, but they always play it thinking that they are smart in it. And no wonder Emeka has been failing. He failed in the first one he played the game. He failed, and they landed him in Kuje. Then he also come again to fail. I don't know where this one will land him now, because these games don't fit him, because he doesn't have all it takes to play the game. My people no be smart, you know. So Emeka had been peddling all these lies so that he can cover up, so that he can be taking money from May, getting information from May's side and the case and the secret of what May is doing to win the case, and be releasing it to you, the Duce side, doing as if he doesn't like you and he's working against you, but releasing the information to the opponent. And when God exposed him, and May couldn't succumb to his strategy and tactics of having issues with May Nation, he now decided to run away and go fully. And Yul has gone away, not talking to anybody, because he knows that a lot of issues are coming up. I still tell you, and I'm telling you the truth. These are one of the things that caused the striking between Yul and Judy. It's because of this Emeka involvement. And a lot of things are still going to happen. They will fight there now. We are waiting. The next person that will fight now is Yinka and Emeka. Yinka and DPA will fight. After Yinka and DPA, you will see a lot of them will fight because they are not real. Because they are not real. My people no be smart, you know, so they just reach out and say make a touch light and with on. Like and share the video, and God will bless you. If you have not subscribed to our channel, please try to subscribe. All our returning subscribers, we say, well, now well done, my people, now welcome. Make have a nice day. Bye.